And today, your host of Sideline Sports is Ruben. Yes, oh my goodness, here we go. Man, as I enter into the scene, man, a one-man show, one man to go. One man is all you need to know. That's what they say. Shout out, this is Sideline Sports today. Shout out to my local Bulldogs. Right away, and let me get this going on. Boom. Right, like I said, here, check us out. Legends Podcasting. We're streaming live now on Legends Podcasting, and we're recording, and I'll probably edit this later. Maybe I'll redo it again on Sideline Sports. But anyways, one-man show today talking about sports, NFL, college, local sports, and whatever and whatnot. So let's continue this. I am your host today, Ruben. I'd like to mention, like I said, the Bulldogs on this beautiful Labor Day. The Bulldogs yesterday, maybe it was Saturday. I don't know what day today is. We just keep moving on. This is Monday, I guess. But the Bulldogs played Oregon Ducks. Man, what a great game. If you watch the game, you can see right away the Bulldogs by far a much better team. You know, they were their offense was better. They kept on driving. Oregon Ducks had a couple of little big plays here and there, but overall, the Bulldogs really stopped them. Granted, Oregon lost one of their best players, but if one player takes you out, then you really don't have a team. You just have one player, right? That's what I'm talking about. So over there is my little camera, so I'll check out over there. I'm just trying to see if I'm still on screen, if I am in focus, which I'm wearing the double gray today with the bokeh. So if you see back here, I just want to show you this. I don't know. I did a show the other day. I think it's called Central Valley Talk. Very appreciative. Thank you for having me there. It was beautiful. But let me show you something I have. Okay, so off of the headphones. But what you see here, this is all real. Boom. This is not a make-believe background. This is real background. I made this sign right here myself. I made these two. These are lights. These that was a touch that fucked it up. These are, if you can't really tell, but these are actually burners. You know, burners for a stove, and they painted them black and hung these lights. You know, this is one of our local suppliers here. Red Wave Tattoo, Shivas, Oakland A's. Let's go. Bass guitar, hiding in the background. Lion, Telecaster. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Now back down. Here we go. So I just want to show you that I got this nice little background. I really don't need the headphones, but I like to hear the headphones because I can really hear myself talk. I know where I'm at. So let me see. I put them in right here. There we go. Perfect. Now I can really hear my voice. Give me a little fingerprint here. Sweet. So anyways, the Bulldogs really kicked ass. To me, it looked like they were the much better team. They played Connecticut. They kicked the shit out of Connecticut. The Huskies, whoever the hell they were, they didn't deserve a name. They should have just took off their logo and threw it off on the way home. But, Bulldogs played Oregon. They went to Oregon, and I think they dominated them, man. And they were just doing late hit after late hit. Jake Haener, man, that quarterback is accurate as can be. When it comes to quarterbacks, I don't want to see you run. I don't care how athletic you are. I don't care if you can do a backflip. I don't care if you can run 40. You know, I need to see if you can throw the ball accurately, almost like 100% of the time. You know, if you can't throw the ball at least like 8 out of 10 times to exactly where you're trying to go, then one, you're not going to have confidence in yourself. And two, no one's going to have confidence in you. So when they run the routes, they're not going to want to fucking dig into them, you know? But also, you suck. I mean, you shouldn't be the quarterback if you can't throw. But Jake Haener, man, and even the backup, like Logan Fife, last week I talked about him on my Line in the Truth podcast, but Logan Fife is an awesome backup. Back to Jake Haener. He's the starter. I'd love to get that guy in here. If you guys know anywhere I can get a hold of Jake Haener, I'd love to have him on. Anybody from the Bulldogs, coaching staff, backup quarterbacks, backup kickers, cheerleaders. I don't know. Does anybody? Anyways, I know I'm joking, but anybody from the football team, I'd love to have you guys on. Talk about it. I'm really excited this year. I love the offense they're running. From the past decade, we've seen all these like bubble screens over and over again. It's like, gosh damn, let's get downfield, let's run, let's open it up, spread it out. And this quarterback is super accurate, and I feel really good. Granted, we had 3 fumbles. That was the real key. Was the 3 turnovers, but I think without the turnovers, it would have made it a whole different ball game. Let me change the little angle here for anybody here. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet. So yeah, it would have been a whole different ball game without the turnovers, but that's an obvious, right? It doesn't need to be said. Jake Haener is awesome. The wide receivers are doing great. The running backs are doing great. I'm really proud of the team. I think I'm really happy with the coaches, and it's really time to dig in and start supporting your team, especially when the team seems like they are all in. So let's go all in on them Bulldogs. I really like to see what the AP what the scale ranking is, because the Bulldogs, granted they lost, I think they lost by a touchdown, but it was close, and I think that it showed that, hey, they can compete against Oregon, who was like doesn't even matter because they shouldn't be out there. Man, that quarterback is not good. Okay, no offense, but like he's one of those guys who are really athletic, fast, he can run, but he's scared out there. He's not accurate. There's nothing you can do with him. He might throw a deep ball once in a while and hit 50 or 60%. That's what happens sometimes. These guys are athletic, so they do something like, whoa, you see that amazing thing? Like, wow, that was cool. But can you just throw an accurate throw 10 times out of 10? No? Oh, damn. Well, that one backflip run didn't really do me good. This other guy's going to do it 10 times out of 10. So that's what I'm looking for, But yeah, so I'm really proud of my Bulldogs. Everybody get out there. I don't know who we're playing next. I'll have to look this up on the Bulldogs schedule. But I'm really satisfied with what's going on there. So let's keep that up. I watched another game last night. It was the Notre Dame versus Florida. Florida brought in the end of the fourth quarter. They brought in this guy who had a severe leg injury. I think it was something like something Milton. It starts with an M. Man, they said his name about a million times last night. But anyways, Milton was last name. I think he's from Hawaii, but he had this terrible leg injury, and he was back on the field. He was accurate. He was out there making plays. First went 4x4. He brought him back. They got a field goal to tie it up, but then, and went to overtime. They kind of fell flat. A lot of work. Unfortunately for that quarterback who was starting, who got replaced with that guy, there's such like a love for him, and maybe like a vibe, or like saying, hey, we're moving forward, or like sometimes it's just like, I see it all the time, especially locally, where they're forcing this one guy, things aren't working in, and they bring someone else in. And some reason, it doesn't mean that this guy is a better athlete or better whatever, but he completes passes and the team just clicks. That's all you were trying to do, is get a team to click. The other guy doesn't work out, just never works out, for years and years and years and years of trying to force it. Let me get it really close here. It's not going to work out. But the other guy, it seems like a history of winning. So, but that's what I'm talking about. In Florida, it seems like this guy has a real opportunity. So, the Bulldogs, they lost 24-31. This last one to Oregon. Oregon, I thought they were ranked. That doesn't show right here, but I believe they are. Our next game is going to be against Cal Poly, and I thought the quarterback for Cal Poly was that guy Trent Thompson. Maybe he moved to a different school, but that should be a good game. Hopefully, we're very competitive there. And then UCLA is getting really competitive, so we hopefully get them. But I see a really good schedule here. San Diego might be tough, and Boise might be tough. But if we can get through, I think UCLA. Then Fresno plays UNLV. We got them. Hawaii. We got them. Wyoming. We got them. And then Nevada. This is our area. San Diego. They could be tough. No. But Boise is always tough. But I saw they had their team didn't look so good yesterday either. I saw their quarterback. But anyways, then New Mexico, and then the reigning champions, San Jose State. They looked halfway decent yesterday too. I hope people buy into San Jose State. I always say that. But that's that. So anyways. Today, like I said, is Monday, Labor Day. I believe Thursday is going to be the start of the NFL season. Let's see, I have a schedule here. Yeah, Thursday is the start of the season here, week 1. Dun, 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 dun. So here they have color coordinated. So orange would be Dallas versus Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's what I heard. So it's Dallas in Tampa Bay. Who are the Dallas Cowboys? No one knows. And I don't believe anybody cares, except for conspiracy theorists and people who are employed. So I'm not too worried about that. But I think Tampa Bay is just kind of out. Okay, this is going to be Tom Brady's third or second year of just straight Tom Brady, right? It's like the second year of Tom Brady, being Tom Brady, getting to do what he wants to do. So you can imagine how dominant this is going to be. I think he's going to go out this year and just destroy the NFL. He's like, you know what? I'm a coach and a quarterback, and I've had a lot of experience. It's time to destroy these people. So I'm going to make my week 1 picks. I'm going to make my Niner picks all through the year, just so you know. I'm going to tell you right now who my Niner pick is from the beginning, and then I'll put it on the video. You'll see an edited, or you'll see a highlight. It'll be up like here or something like that. It'll be like, but right now we're live streaming. But later when I edit this video, you'll see it all. I'll show the schedule. You'll see my week 1 picks, and we'll compare it over and over again. But I'll do the 4 Niner picks through the whole year. Granted, for the Niners, I might just say win every game, undefeated. But no, seriously. And then I'll update my Niner picks every week as I pick every week. So hopefully there's other people out there. You want to come in here and host this with me, join my group, you think you know some sports, bring it on. Bypassing UFC fights. I didn't talk about the Jake Paul because we haven't done this one for a while. Never man them. Jake Paul's going to start their own MMA fight league, like I've been saying for a while. I'm staring at my phone. I should be staring out over here. But back away. NFL. So Arizona in Tennessee. Tennessee's quarterback is this year. Who knows what they're going to do? I can't remember exactly who they got this year. But I think Arizona is going to be a decent team. I think they're going to run all over them, but I don't think the quarterback's going to make it through the playoffs. Atlanta and Philadelphia. If Jalen Hurts playing there, Jalen Hurts my guy. I really like that guy. Baltimore and Las Vegas. Here's 2 coaches that are really going to be struggling. So Baltimore has a running quarterback, and the Las Vegas Raiders, they have John Gruden. I don't think John Gruden's a good coach. That's just my opinion. Obviously, he's an NFL coach, but I think the reason why he is so highlighted is because he won a Super Bowl, but he beat the team that ran his offense. I coach youth football. If someone runs the offense against me, unless their players are just better than all my players, I'm winning. Right? I'm cheating the whole time knowing plays. I'm going to predict I'm going to play chess. I know how the playbook works. So unless your players are really good at that, I'm going to be there before you, and hopefully my players are better than your players, So anyways, I'm going to say right there, John Gruden's not very good, but Baltimore has running. They're in Vegas. I don't think Baltimore's ready to go to Vegas, but Vegas is in lockdown, so they might get lucky. They might not get crazy over there but I think they're going to get wild with them. So I say that I'm going to go Baltimore on that one. Week 1, Baltimore. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Buffalo, I think, is going to go straight to the Super Bowl. So Buffalo over Pittsburgh. New York Jets, I believe they got their new quarterback. So I don't think they're going to be successful. Carolina, they're struggling too. Man, that's going to be a low-scoring game of Carolina over because they have a running back that's going to be really dominant. Chicago and Rams. Rams going to be another team that's going to take them go pretty far until they face the 49ers, obviously. But the Rams are going to be over Chicago. Chicago's not going to go anywhere with Justin Fields. That's just my opinion. Cincinnati's back with Justin Burrow or Josh Burrows, Johnny Burrows, whatever his name is, 5 Burrows. But he has a wounded leg. Minnesota has a quarterback that's afraid of vaccines and afraid of Monday Night Football, so he's not going to be successful. Speaking of Monday night game, Sunday night game is the Rams, which is a good one, and Monday night game is the Baltimore Raider game. So how about that? So back to my pick. Cincinnati, Minnesota is going to be over Minnesota. Kansas City is going to blow out the Browns. But no, I say the Browns and Kansas City is going to be good. See, Kansas City, like I said, has a quarterback who can't throw at a high percentage. But same thing with Cleveland, Baker Mayfield. He's a little bit better at accuracy, but he thinks he's a better athlete than he really is, so he messes up a lot. But I think that the Browns are going to take that one. I'm going to make a prediction now. The Browns are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that. It's going to be a stunner, and people are like, what the fuck? And like I said, Tampa Bay over Dallas. The Giants over Denver for sure. Dallas over Detroit. Detroit is going nowhere this year. Green Bay over New Orleans. New Orleans is going to be struggling. They need a quarterback. This will be the first time people start thinking about picking up Kaepernick. Houston and Jacksonville. Houston just named Tyrod Taylor a quarterback over Deshaun Watson, which is crazy but true. It's what you got to do. Jacksonville. Their quarterback is super young, and they have a coach that coaches college sports. So Houston's still going to win that somehow, even though Houston is terrible. Indiana versus Seattle. Seattle's going to win. And then, I think I'm doubling up now. Okay. Chargers and Washington. Chargers, I think, are going to look really good this year. They got a new stadium. They're in LA. They feel comfortable. Their quarterback's been around for a little bit longer, too, so I'm going to go there. Miami in New England. New England's going to beat Miami because their quarterback is no good also, and that's my picks. So I'll go back and I'll edit them and I'll put them on the screen so you'll know, So that's that week right there for you. And then I'm going to go to my next pick. That's my studio. And then the Niners, like I said, I'm going to go week by week. So week 1, the Niners are playing the Lions, right? I'd say right away, Niners going to beat the Lions. That's an easy one. Week 2, we're playing the Eagles. The Eagles are really good. They have Jalen Hurd, but they don't have a dense team. They're kind of weak. I don't know. Haven't seen them through the season, but if you compare them to last year, their bench isn't as deep as the 49ers, and the 49ers defense is too good. The only problem with going with the Eagles is they do have a running quarterback, so we got a scrambling quarterback, shall I say. So we got to be able to contain him. But if he runs out there, I think our defense is just going to be knocking people out of the league this year. So that's just my prediction, which is sad. 49ers in Green Bay. This is going to be a really big game. This is going to be the test. Aaron Rodgers is going to show what he's about. Hey, he wanted to come to the Niners, but we drafted this other guy. Who knows? Maybe the Trey Lance might be the trading solution for Aaron Rodgers, but I doubt it. We're going to be diving with this Trey Lance. People are bought in big time. But this is going to be the big decision right here. So as long as we're still going with Jimmy Garoppolo, I think we're pretty good. And I said we're going to beat Green Bay, but that's going to be the only struggle game. I say we don't cover a spread on whatever that one is, but I say we win that one. Seattle's not going to be doing great this year. Some reason the Cardinals somehow have the Niners number. I don't know why it is, but some reason they end up beating the 49ers. So I say the one game we might lose won't be game 5 against the Cardinals. We get a bye on 6, and then Colts suck. We'll beat them. Chicago has no quarterback, but I think week 9 against the Cardinals, I think we're going to either barely win that game in overtime or we're going to lose that game in overtime. And then we play the Rams, Matt Stafford. I think that's going to be a struggle. Either we're going to have like injury and my backup quarterback Trey Lance is in, but I think that Rams, I'm really believing the Rams are going to beat us that first time, but they're not going to beat us the second time, which happens to be week 18. That's where the build-up's going to be. I think right away the Rams are going to beat us right there at week 10. So week 9, week 10, I think this will be the week 1 for the 49ers. But if we can pull through that and then do what I think we need to do at week 18, because after week 10 we play the Rams, then we play Jacksonville college team, and then we play the Minnesota the Vikings, and then the Minnesota anti-vaccines Vikings. That's funny. Yeah. Anyways, then we're gonna play the Seahawks 13. Johnny Burrows and Joe Burrows. Sorry, in week 14, Falcons are nobody. Their coach finally got out of there. Ridiculous. Tennessee Titans. And 17 is the Texans. So I say the only 2 losses we're going to have is 9 and possibly 10. Everything else is going to be a win. This is my prediction. The 49ers are going to go 16-2 and hopefully beat that Rams team on week 18. Make it 16-2 instead of 15-3. That is my strong prediction. I think that maybe this year Bosa will get Defensive Player of the Year. And if Garoppolo plays like he played in Super Bowl 1, if he plays just like he's been playing lights out every time he's in, the MVP this year is Garoppolo. Straight out. Get ready for it. I know you might think it, but it's true. So I'm going to kick that one out there. Yeah, like I said, that's our sports, huh? Let me talk about this more. Oh, yeah, more college sports. I was watching a Notre Dame game. That was pretty good. Georgia. Okay, we got a local boy as a running back over there in Georgia. I heard a commentator say the best running back is, I think his number's number two, Milton. They said he's the best guy. I think he's a junior this year. I thought he's a junior. I don't know. But they only gave him the ball like 4 or 5 times. They still gave the ball. They had another guy, McIntosh, like a year or 2 ago. They were giving him the ball many more times. But now he's like the 4th guy. I don't know what is going on with the running back coaches or how they use running back over there. They're trying to force the quarterbacks. I think the big money for them is when they have a quarterback, the community gets bigger behind the quarterback and the team. But when they're running back leaning, some reason, I don't fucking know. Give that kid the ball. You only give him 5 rushes in a game. Why are you giving the ball to fucking 7 different running backs? Why do you have so many different running backs? Maybe you need better wide receivers or better quarterback, because that quarterback didn't look that great. I think his final score was like 6-7, or, I don't know. It was really boring. It was a low scoring game. I think Georgia did win by a touchdown. It was 7-3 or something. I don't fucking know. I'll have to look it up, huh? But anyways, give that kid the ball. I don't know what is going on over there. It was 10-3. It was, Georgia versus Clemson. It didn't even look good. The Clemson quarterback didn't look great. No one looked great out there. I don't know if maybe the teams are too good or too confused, but if Alabama's doing what Alabama do, good luck. You guys aren't going to have a chance. These teams are going to destroy you. So that's my outlook out there. I don't know if I mentioned Anchorage, Alaska, who's always our number one following. Notre Dame, college football, Texans. What are you doing? Deshaun Watson, is he out there? What's going on? I mean, how can a sexual harassment suit go so long? What the fuck? Just take care of this shit, right? I don't know. Anyways, this is Sideline Sports. This is another episode. UFC fights coming up. We're going to bring some people in for Fight Companion. I'm hoping to get a couple MMA guys that I know to bring in here. We'll watch the fight here in the studio and go over it. We'll hang out and talk about some bullshit. We're looking for always a new host and people. Some high school quarterbacks locally, people in here. We're trying to bring more people in here. Here, I got fucking people trying to give me a car warranty. Look, I don't want a car warranty, bitches. So here, go back to my own here. Boom. I love it. Camera 1, camera 2. So we're always trying to bring more people in here, but high school quarterbacks, anybody from the Bulldogs. I'll take any athlete out there. There's a lot of great athletes. The soccer team's doing great. The volleyball team's doing great. The baseball team's doing great. The football team is amazing. So I'm looking for people from the football team. You guys know people out there who are on the football team. Connect them to us for Sideline Sports, Legends Podcasting. Go out to our website, legendspodcasting.com. Earlier today, I was videotaping my buddy Billy Moore. If you're ever in Old Town Clovis and you go to Friday events, I have a couple buddies. There's a guy who has a bicycle. He looks like Popeye the Sailor Man's dad. His name is Billy Moore. He'll be sitting on a bench. He has a bunch of stuff on his bike. He's a, I don't know how proper term. He's free. He's free as you possibly can be. Say hi to him. He is part of a community. He likes, people talk to him. And he's a vet, I believe. So if you know anything, you can help that gentleman. I'm making a video trying to get some attention to him. I can only do so much, and maybe you guys can help out too. My other buddy out there, Dennis. If you guys know Dennis, he's a big Fresno State Bulldog fan. He also bowls at what's that? I don't know what the place is. It used to be Rodeo Lanes, but no, it's called now. So if you know where Rodeo Lanes is, whatever it's called nowadays, he's out there bowling Thursday at 7. He's a one of our local legends also. He's Dennis, and he has a brother named Donnie. Donnie used to carry the radio around town, and Dennis, he's one that rides a bike, and he has a Bulldog shirt, and he bowls. So if you see him at the farmer's market too, he sits down. He really likes to see the music, see the people, the community. He's a really good guy. I think his parents passed away within the last couple of years. So anybody can give him a little hi, a little shout out to my homeboy Dennis or my homeboy Billy out there. Please do. They're awesome people. What else can I share with you? Like, share it, subscribe. I'm looking for a building. You guys know a building here in Clovis. Man, I'm looking for a building. I'm hitting everybody up. I'm looking for some help. We're doing a lot of stuff. So if I haven't been posted as much as I normally do, it's because I am a one-man show, and I'm doing a lot of stuff. So, Sideline Sports. Until next time. We out, guys.